Hello everyone, another week, another video, and today I am going to be talking about something that's actually rather near and dear to my heart. Do not let the number of orange boxes on your screen intimidate you. I would wager that the sum total of all these pieces together would probably add up to maybe a Constant Slim or a large hermes wallet, right? These things in absolute terms are relatively inexpensive in the hermes world. Still expensive for what they are, do not get me wrong, but it's one of the reasons why I really fell in love with hermes in the first place and what really started intriguing me about the brand. And so these unboxings that I have today I've actually kept for some time because I've been playing around with my storage and how I keep them, and I haven't just had the time to open them and appreciate them. But I'm really excited to be able to bring them out and start using them, hopefully. And yeah, let me just show you what's in the first box. It is in this smaller box up here. Some of you may know if you actually do buy these things, right? This is in the 2024 for Berg Ribbon. I did not get this in my home store. I was actually traveling, but because these pieces are so hard to come by, sometimes I pop into other stores to just see if they're there, and they were. I found this in the London store. And fun fact for those of you who shop internationally, London is no longer the same level of value for money as it once was. So what I have here, and I guess going back to the London point, they no longer deduct VAT, in case you didn't know, and the pricing basically is on par with quite a lot of the international stores, so you no longer get the same discounts, right? I was still happy to get these pieces because they are really hard to come by, right? And so even though it was just about the same as, or perhaps even slightly more expensive than what I would have had in my home store, I was still quite happy to get them because I love this collection. So what I've been doing is I've been collecting tableware, and this is one of the latest additions, or one of the latest series that I've decided to add to my tableware collection. And this is the mosaique au 24. I can't pronounce French. The mosaique 24 in the platinum colorway. So they've got two colors, gold and platinum, and this is platinum. It's a really lovely sort of mosaic piece that's meant to mirror the floors of the Faubourg store. And in fact, if you go into most hermes stores, you will see this everywhere. So it comes in this really well padded box. So I didn't actually have much of an issue traveling with it. I did put this in my hand carry bag, but you know, I put it in, and because it's padded, there's a foam padding on the bottom, and you'll see that the lid also has this foam padding on the top. It's actually quite safe. The Mosaic 20, most hermes tableware pieces should come with a little booklet explaining the bit more about the history behind the style, and this is basically what I read sometimes just to get a bit more idea of what the series is about. So this is plated in platinum, which is why they say you can put it in a dishwasher, but you usually have to just wash it with a non-abrasive sponge. It is such a beautiful piece though. I hope I get lots and lots of wear out of this. And one thing I love about some of these pieces, you will see the series name here, the stamp, and a tiny little maker's mark here. This is the yin yang sign, right? So each ceramicist in hermes has his or her own special stamp, and this is the stamp of the person who made it. So just to explain, hermes tableware, one of the reasons why I like it is because actually they're relatively inexpensive. So I lie, this was plated in platinum. It was pretty expensive. Let me show you one other piece which I have gotten. I think I've got a couple more pieces. Let's just take a look. Some of these boxes have been mixed up, so yeah. So this is another mug that I've collected. it's from the Passifolia range, and again you can see there is a service Passifolia. The reason why I wanted to take this mug out is because I wanted to show you how different mugs or different series differ from each other. So this is the Passifolia range. It's got the name, the seal, and you've got a tiny maker's mark, which is a paper plane here. That's really cute. But because of this design and how intricate it is, this is actually more expensive than the mosaique of Vancat, right? This, when my sales associate told me how expensive this was, or how much the price was, I pretty much got sticker shock. But yeah, I decided to treat myself, which was good because I got COVID sometime after that, and I managed to isolate and drink from this very expensive cup. So yeah, I mean, if you wanted to know what other mugs are like and how they range, this, I think, oh, nope. There is also this range, which is known as the H Deco range. I don't think many of, I didn't take the mug out with me by mistake, but this is the range it's got. And it's a very simple Grecian sort of black and white design. And this one's designed to mimic the railings in the Faubourg store, the lift in the Faubourg store. So it's really nice, right? And a very simple everyday black and white design. So I've got the mugs in these in this color as well, in this series as well. And you can see on the base there will be a H Deco with the hermes stamp and the little maker's mark on the bottom too. So because of that, most people will be able to tell who made the piece and, you know, the person behind, well, they'll be able to trace the person who made it, right? But the thing about the H Deco is because it's so simple and in a black and white design, it is definitely much cheaper than the mosaique or 24, as well as the Passifolia line. So I actually do enjoy the H Deco range a lot more because, you know, it's relatively inexpensive compared to the other lines that Hermes have. So what other pieces do I have in the Mosaic 24 range? Let me get another piece out. So this, I hope, should be the same as what I unboxed, and it is. This is another mug. So how I collect my tableware for most of the series that I try and eat from on a day-to-day basis, I get 2 mugs. And for Hermes, you cannot buy plates in a single piece, so you have to buy them in pairs. That's why I've got a pair of mugs. And if you open this one up, this box here, you will see a bread and butter plate. I love these plates. They are really, really sweet. So it's just a small plate with a little H mosaic motif there, right? And then if you see the mosaic 24 and the platinum seal and the Hermes stamp again, and you can just about see another maker's mark. And I think that is a football. So that is very intriguing. And then so as I said, you have to buy the bread and butter plates in pairs. So this is the second one. And let's see if the mark is the same. I think it is different. This is a strawberry. So yeah, really cool. I like how you can trace these plates back to the individual person who made them. So really like this and really looking forward to using this. So yes, apart from the mug and the bread and butter plates, which are good enough for a small breakfast or a small little snack for me, I also have this one here, and this is a slightly bigger piece, right, but still similar in concept, and this is a lot more elaborate than the other one, right, but really nice. You've got the full Hermes logo there, and you've got this wonderful intricate tile pattern around the edge. This is what they call a dessert plate, I believe, but you can also use it for desserts and stuff. I think this is a very popular range. I will admit that this wasn't initially my most favorite range. As I said, I was initially drawn to the Art Deco range, but this is a really beautiful piece. And I thought to myself that maybe if I want something that can sort of go or coordinate well with the black and white, then maybe the silver would be the right way to go. So these two plates again with the same design, and again you can see the Art Deco with the name, the Mosaic 24, and the mark here is, I think it's another kind of berry. Can't quite tell, but yeah, each plate will have its own mark. Let's see this one now. Oh, it's made by the same person, but I can't tell what mark it is. If anyone can tell, let me know. But yeah, it's quite cool actually. I do love how each piece is so personal. But yeah, that is my my Mosaic 24 range in the platinum colorway. And yeah, I'm very excited to use this, and I'll probably start with breakfast tomorrow. Have tea in the cup, have a slice of bread on the plate, maybe a bit of fruit on the dessert plate if I can be bothered, or use the dessert plate for lunch. I sometimes have sandwiches on it. It's really nice. And also if you've got friends coming over for tea or coffee, it's really nice and luxurious to be able to offer them tea or coffee and cake on very beautiful, luxurious looking platinum pieces, I think. So yeah, looking forward to it. So this is the second piece I have to unbox, and this has a little bit of a story time to it. I have to say, I've never really been somebody to collect colorful tableware. Apart from the Passifolia, that's kind of like a treat for myself. Most of the other tableware I have is just plain, simply because I think it's so much easier to coordinate with generic, crockery pieces that are white. So if you get black and white or gray, it's so much easier to get, to integrate them into what you already have. So I don't tend to buy a lot of these tableware pieces. I just buy 2 sets of each, and hopefully that's enough. And if one plate breaks or a cup smashes, at least I don't ruin an entire set of 8, right? So this piece that I need to talk to you about first is this wonderful, beautiful birthday present that I got from one of my friends, and it is this. It is really, really beautiful. So it's the Mosaic 24 in the gold, and like I said, it's not something I ever would have bought for myself, but it is so beautiful and it is so cute. So these is the espresso cup and saucer set, and it comes in a set of 2. So these would, I think, you might be able to purchase it all together as a set. Most of the time for plates, they'll show you the price for one, but they'll tell you to buy it in pair. I think a similar concept applies as well for the espressos cups. So yeah, they are really cute. And so what they hold is they hold about a shot of coffee plus extra milk, a splash of milk, and that just fills up the cup. So it is really, really dainty, really, really beautiful. And yeah, have I used these before? I have. I'm not a big espresso drinker, but I've had to convert myself just so I get to use this really wonderful and gorgeous set. So let me put this to one side first, and I will show you this next piece that I got, which is related to the first piece. So I think you will be able to tell what range this is from, and it is this. Oh, look at that, it's another booklet. Look at that, it's really, really beautiful. This is the first time since looking at it in the store that I've got it out. But basically, because of the espresso cups, really blatantly just because of the espresso cups, I decided that I needed something to go with it. So, and in France and in Europe, you can get these plates sold in sets of 3 or 5. Normally they are sold individually, but this is how it looks as a set. and it's so beautiful displayed out. But what I wanted to do potentially is, if I was having an espresso, this could fit a chocolate truffle, or this second slide could fit a tiny cake or a tiny, petit four or something like that, and it would look gorgeous. And of course, the larger one could fit a proper dessert on it. So this larger one is about 15 by 15 cm across. So it is such a wonderful set, and I thought I could display it as well. And yeah, so this is my brand new set. I did not think I would buy this for myself, but I have absolutely no regrets. And like I said, still somewhere along the price of a large, wallet, or this cost itself is pretty much the same price as like a tiny leather good. It's still expensive, but really nice. So hermes tableware, I love it. It's very, very lightweight, very fine, very whimsical as well, so it adds a lot of flair to your everyday eating. So I do enjoy eating from these pieces, or using these pieces every day. If you like something that's a bit more arts and crafty or dainty, but still really artistic, their latest lines are really very nice. They've got this very earthy, modern sensibility to it. It's not quite my cup of tea design wise, but I understand why people would go for it. So yeah, these are two of the additions to my hermes tableware collection. I do have other pieces. I might show them, I might not. Comment if you would like to see more of what I've got in my tableware collection. I've got pieces from hermes and Dior mainly. So yeah, that was it. I hope you liked this video. See you next time. Bye.